morning, Pulsicans and Hexicans unite. Happy Monday, Pulsicans and Hexicans. How is it going out there in crypto land? Got the PulseX glasses because, like I said before, PulseX has the best price chart, in my opinion, for moon time when it comes. It will go to the freaking moon. I believe it. I believe it. Down to my bones. So what's up, guys? I am back from Phoenix. Man, boy, that was a brutal, quick trip. 14 hours to get there. Stay for 2 days, 14 hours back. Man. And then in 2 weeks, it's just not 2 weeks. It's like 10 days. What's today? 24th. Yeah, 10, 11-ish days. We'll be at the PLS 369 tour out in Vegas. Another going to be brutal trip for us flying out there. It's like 14, 15 hours, but it's okay. I can hang out with you guys. All of you guys there at the PLS 369 tour. I hope you guys are coming. It would be a lot of fun to meet you in person. I've already met a lot of you guys in person. Some of you guys were over at the No Permissions conference. That was awesome. We created a lot of new relationships there. There was a lot of bonding going on. Had an absolute blast. I love getting in person and talking and masterminding, whether it be crypto, whether it be money, whether it be health, all these things that we are passionate about, that we care about every single day. And it was so much fun to be around like-minded people, which was awesome. So if you guys are coming out the PLS 369 tour, hit me up. Let's have lunch. I can't have coffee anymore. I'm doing a no coffee kick right now. I'm probably going to go 1 month, minimum 1 month, might be up to 3 though, depending on how I feel or what it does. And if it really changes my blood biomarkers, it'll be for life. So we're kind of I'm split testing stuff right now. I'm playing with the body. I'm like, what would happen if I went with no coffee? But I digress. We'll go out for lunch. We'll go out for dinner. We'll do something. So hit me up if you guys are there. It'll be a lot of fun. We are presenting at the PLS 369 tour. We'll be talking about the DeFi Wealth Trust. That's right. Where you guys can literally not pay taxes. They're deferred. So you can sell your crypto, go into real estate, go into biz ops, go into whatever asset class fits your fancy. Or maybe you're just selling crypto for other crypto, right? Selling crypto, going into stablecoin. Technically, not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on TV. I'm also not a CPA or play one on TV. But from what I hear, when you sell into a stablecoin from your crypto, that's a taxable event. Well, inside the trust, no bueno. Sell into your stablecoin. Maybe you want to farm the stable coin, right? Maybe you want to produce some yield, and that is maybe that is a bit of your wealth preservation during the bear market, which is a fantastic one. And so you could do that as long as you do it inside the trust, right? And then you're not going to pay any 3-letter agencies on that. So once again, you don't pay 3-letter agencies until the money is, in your personal bank account. It's called self-enriching. So if you guys are interested in that, come out and say hi to us. Chris Shakowitz will be there so he can answer all the hard questions that I'm not able to answer because I'm just a dude on the internet who speculates on his own money. Because that's what the DeFi Crypto Line Show is. That's what we do over here. And we're passionate about wealth creation with cryptocurrency and wealth preservation with real world assets. And for some of you guys who want to leave crypto, you can do it with stablecoin during the bear market, right? Like we just talked about. Do it inside the trust. Not pay 3-letter agencies. Guys, here's the cool part about the trust is that you literally don't pay anything to set a thing up. It's free to set up. You can have it ready. You don't pay any of the fees, which are like, I don't know, it's like 3, 4, 5%. I don't know what it is, like whatever the fee is. But like, it's definitely not 20, 30% like the IRS, right? But you don't pay that until you initiate the trust with money. So you can set it up now, and that way, if you're unsure about if you're going to have enough because they want you to have 500 grand going into it, or you're just not sure if it's the right tool for you, well, that's fine. Set it up. And then, like, later down the road, if it's not the right fit for you, then you don't have to use it. You pay no money. God. It's no risk to you. So that's what I would do. And I'll drop the website again, DeFi Wealth Trust.com. You can go watch the videos, me, Dane, and Chris. But mainly Chris. Pay attention to Chris because he's the one that knows all the stuff that, we don't know. We don't. Yeah. So what's going on, guys? Pretty boring out here today. I was gone for a few days there, and I didn't even looking to check in with Twitter. I don't even know what's going on. Obviously, case is not dismissed yet. I saw Coinbase get dismissed, and fun fact, Coinbase dismissal. Well, Coinbase getting hit by the stupid semen demon SEC, not the new SEC, but the semen demon guzzler SEC. That it was 2 weeks prior of what RH getting hit. It'll be interesting to see if the SEC has just got like this, roster of all the lawsuits, right? And accordance to when they were handed out, which would make sense, right? That would make sense. And so who knows? Maybe 2 more weeks, right? 2 more weeks, guys. So OpenSea, they got theirs dismissed, which is cool. So they're just going down the line, guys, and going, hey, no. And in my opinion, there's no reason why we're not a big old fat no too. So once again, maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe we go to zero tomorrow. Maybe we're scammed. And so you have to make your own financial decisions. Speaking of being scammed, let's check on the secret chart to make sure we are in the right place at the right time. I know that's why you guys come watch my content. It's not because I talk about health. It's not because I talk about wealth. You just care about the secret chart. That's it, man. And I don't blame you. So let's go take a look. See what it's telling us. I looked earlier today. And to me, what I see, the bleeding has stopped. So you guys saw we were coming to this channel. This channel is very unhealthy. Going up to the right like this on the weekly, in my opinion, without a pullback or something happening or something breaking, yeah. And it happened. And it blasted through at first. And then, then I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? And it came back through, shot through, and now it's funny, it didn't come hit the SEC support line. I would have anticipated that, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it starts, this is a higher low. Maybe we start seeing this new, more healthier trend line. See that? It's not going to be as sharp up to the right. We'll see if it plays out. I'm making shit up here. You know what I mean? I'm just drawing some funny lines at this point, but we're speculating is what we're doing. This is broken. This is removed, unless for some reason it comes back and starts trending in there. But I don't think that's going to happen, guys. And why this is so powerful? Let me take a step back. This is Pulse measured against ETH on the freaking weekly. This is it, guys. I mean, you can't get much more powerful than this. This is all that information, in my opinion, you need to know. That's it. Everything else built in Pulse Chain is leverage on top of Pulse. You need the spear to go. You need the layer one to go, right? You need the layer one to go. And so maybe this is the new support, right, against ETH. And so we'll see, guys. And I'm bullish on ETH, man. I mean, Donald Trump owns more ETH than he owns Bitcoin in his personal wallet. Come on. Fidelity is selling freaking Bitcoin to buy ETH. What's going on there? What do these big fat cats know that we don't know? A lot of things, I'm sure. A lot of things, because we're just dudes on the internet speculating on their own money. I don't know. Something big's about to happen. But look at this. This could turn into be a W. I would love to see this on the weekly. But, once again, we're speculating. We're having fun. The big old W that Hans always talks about. That's good market structure with the higher low, meaning that we'd break, incredibly high. To the moon. To the moon, Alice. Let's look at the line chart. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. It's good. It's really good, guys. Nice higher low off the SEC bottom. We'll see. I don't know. Once again, we could be scammed. We're a little bit down on the daily. 3% on Pulse. 2.3 on PulseX, 3% on Ink, 4% on Hex, still 1.2 cents though. Man, Hex is like a beast, bro. Like it was just a few months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, decimal 0.0035. I mean, it was like literally the price of what eHex is. It was a little bit higher, not too much higher. And I was like literally 3 months ago, guys. Maybe 4. I don't know. Maybe I'm lost in time here. And look at Solid X getting freaking scammed. Jeez, sitting on the bottom again, just hanging out there. A lot of bullish things coming on the horizon for this coin, guys. Once again, not financial advice, just what I speculate in my own bag. This thing is going to be, I think, a very explosive coin soon. Yep. Once again, go buy stocks and bonds. I don't know. Go buy stocks and bonds. But a little birdie has told me SolidX is going to do quite well. But what do I know? I don't know much. That's for sure. Look at this guy, man. Hey, bro. I am stoked for the ink printer. I am going to take all that ink that's sitting around doing nothing. There it is. My internet. It's Puerto Rico internet for you. But I'm going to take all my ink that's sitting around collecting dust and I'm going to shove it into the ink printer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shove it in there so hard, bro. It's going to be good. There'll be monies and dollars that will come from that. So I'm excited for Fast Abdul, guys. If you don't know, I'm sure you guys all know who are here watching my show because you guys are the serious Pulse Chain peeps. He's building. I don't know when he's launching it. 2 more weeks. Who knows? You know how that shit goes. Whatever. But he's building the ink printer, which is going to be a liquidity fork of of Liquidity, right? It's a liquidity fork, but for ink, we obviously have one for Pulse, which is AKA Liquid Loans. Speaking of, by the way, he's not taking $50 million. This guy. So what you're building, bro, is $50 million. I mean, Liquid Loans thinks it was. And then you had Flex. Flex was great. That was awesome. And then Earn, Flex and Earn. Both of those were I used the shit out of all 3 of them. But Flex and Earn were, I feel like they were even better. So, yeah, maybe not. The user experience, maybe. It's all the same code, if you will, But so you get to the end destination no matter what. But guys, look into Fast Abdul, what he's doing over there. He's going to be doing it with the ink token. I mean, you want to talk about like whales who want to do something else with their ink token. Now he's giving them a new toy. That's all it is. He's giving them a nice, shiny new toy to shove the ink in because it does nothing else but sit on my freaking wallet and collect dust. Hats off to you, brother. We'll have to have you on the show soon. And you got a haircut? I didn't even read your comment. You pay attention to your comment. You got a haircut, and you're also for the tech. Man, I'm here for the gains, brah. The gains. I'll let you build the tech and get haircuts. I got a haircut a week ago. I'm good. I don't need a haircut. But if you're getting haircuts, that's good. That means you're getting all spiffed up and professional to go on all these shows. So maybe I'll have you on my show. You can come on, show off your haircut, talk about how you're in it for the tech, and show me where I can shove all my ink. Red Squirrel, oi, oi. What's going on, brother, man? How are you doing? Too bad I'm going to miss you in China, man. But who knows, man? I might end up moving out there for a while. We're going to be out there for 2 months. We're going out there in the beginning of June. So we'll be there all June, all July. Come back here. We're going to finish out the next school year in Puerto Rico. And then we're going to me and my wife are going to sit down and figure out what our next journey is going to be. I don't have to be anywhere. I'm going to be anywhere. So she's inheriting a house out there. That's one reason why we're going out there. She's inheriting a house right in the middle of downtown Shanghai. And so, I don't know, maybe we can hang out there for a year or 2. I know. Then I can meet you in Hong Kong, bro. I'll let you know, though. Be good. I still know about that caterpillar soup. I might not be a fork anymore. You got to catch me at the top of the bull, bro. You got to catch me at the top of the bull for me, caterpillar soup. Jeez. No coffee is hard. Yeah, it's a little hard, man. 369 IV. I don't know what that is. IV. Or Las Vegas. 369 or Las Vegas. Yeah, man, I'm excited for that. Super, super stoked. Yeah, we'll see, man. I don't know if the whole no coffee thing is going to be around, forever or not. I want to look at some biomarkers and see how it adjusts some things. Because coffee affects everyone different. What I do know is coffee spikes my cortisol, spikes it like crazy in the morning, which is part of like why, we get that rush out of coffee, right? It doesn't do it to everybody, but it spikes my cortisol. At least I think it does. I'm not 100%. This is why I'm testing. So I'm going off it to see if my cortisol is still high in the morning. And if nothing's affected, then man, I freaking love coffee. Like I'll drink coffee the day I die. There's a lot of good benefits for you in coffee, but how do you know if you don't go without it, right? So I'm gonna go without it for a month, up to 3 months, and see what comes out of it. And then if my cortisol comes way down, yeah, well, that might be the end. I'll just be a decaf kind of guy. I guess I'll just be a decaf kind of guy. Kind of freaking boring, man. The older I get, the more boring I freaking get, man. 48 years old, sober, no nicotine, no caffeine. Fuck, man. All I got is you guys in crypto now. Shit. What is going on? No coffee. I love coffee, but I love my health better. That's what I love. I'm gonna live to 150, guys. I am doing everything I can to do that. I just got a shipment of all new bioregulators. Ooh, here's one of them. I got one on my desk right here. It's a bioregulator out of the UK, Russia. Let me see if I can get a better light if you guys can see it though. Come on, focus. There we go. It's a bioregulator out of the UK. And so for you guys who have high cholesterol, who are taking statins, by the way, statins is horrible for you. Horrible. Get on a bioregulator and wind back the clock. This shit will literally wind back the clock. It works. So this bioregulator works on the liver and the heart. The liver is where the cholesterol is processed at. Then of course heart, because that's where it gets affected from the plaque in the arteries. And so this fixes that. Get off statins, guys. Statins are horrible for you. So that's one example of a bioregulator. You can get bioregulators for your, for your kidneys. You can get them for your pancreas. You can get them for your skin. You can get them for your lungs, your brain, right? To help kind of like just what you're doing is you're just winding back the clock and giving it a repair tissue to go in there and repair that organ. And so it's very powerful. So I don't know how I got on that tangent. That was, yeah. I don't know how coffee, we're talking about coffee. Now I'm on bioregulators. Shit. Feeling good, guys. Got to the back. I just got back from the gym, man. I freaking crushed it today, too. I fucking, I just joined a new health mastermind, too. That health mastermind is sick. Those guys are going to do 124 biomarker blood tests on me. I can't wait. I'm excited. Enough of the health talk. I'm going to bore you guys. You're not going to watch my show anymore. 134 of you guys watching. No, come on. Give me a retweet on Twitter. Pump the algorithm for me. Give me a like and subscribe on YouTube. We'll keep bringing the good word of health. Well, sometimes health, right? I don't want to bore you guys too much, but wealth creation and wealth preservation, all that great stuff that we talk about all the time. Mike Myers, what up, bro? Good morning. Good Monday morning. Yeah, it's Monday, bro. It's beginning of the week. Super excited. Interesting speculation I read the other day. If you notice, every time Richard Hart lowers the inflation of ink, it's been going 5, 4, 3. Hey, you're not the only one that noticed that. There was a couple other guys speculating that on Twitter. So good observation. I think it's a valid and legitimate observation. Yeah. What happens when we reach 0? Blast off. Maybe dismissal. Who knows, man? It is an interesting observation, though. And like, here's the thing, yeah, Mike. Here's something to think about. Like, what the fuck does it matter if you're cutting inflation from 0.5 down to 0.4 to point? It's so insignificant. It means nothing. Like, no one's farming like millions and millions of dollars a day. I don't see how going from 0.5, 0.4 does anything. I know. Or 0.3 down to 0.2. Like, what does that do? It's not like you're cutting down. You cut down at 95%, 98. I don't know what the actual number is, but like what? Now you're talking about little decimals. So, Mike, that would actually make me believe that this narrative could have some truth behind it. I don't know. We'll see, dude. Once again, we're just dudes here speculating, making shit up. It's a lot of fun, though. It's a hell of a lot of fun to do it, man. I'll tell you that. Yeah, just go follow the PDI guys. They're the best at making shit up. Ooh, did I say that? I'm gonna get people pissed off at me today. Sound the crypto food. What up, bro, man? Man, I'm lost. I've been touching grass the past 3 months. Dude, let's go, bro. I'm glad. You're a builder, though, man. I'm wondering what you're really doing in the background. I know how you guys operate. You guys just don't sit down and do nothing. What kind of grass you're touching. But, man, keep building. We appreciate you, bro. As always, we love it. And it's good to get away, man. Yeah, dude, it's good to get away. Like I said, I was in Arizona, and I didn't even look at my Twitter. And I didn't even know what was going on with price charts. This is like, whatever. And they got to go to the freaking moon, and it's not going to dump to zero while I'm out here in Arizona. So why even look? I'll just worry about it when I get back, And it felt good. It felt good to be disconnected from that and be talking business while I was out there. We were there for a mastermind, so it was awesome. Yeah, man, I got to do it all the time. Even though I'm going to Shanghai, I'll disconnect a lot when I'm out there, but I'm still going to be connected. In fact, guys, kind of a housekeeping. When I'm in Shanghai, the hours are opposite. So right now here in Puerto Rico, it's 12:23 p.m. In Shanghai right now, it's 12:23 a.m. It's midnight. It's the middle of the night there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream still. The intention is I'm going to keep streaming, not always, right? Like there'll be a lot of drop days because I'm going to go out and touch grass, right? But my streams will be at night for you guys. So we'll see if that helps the engagement, if it helps the the views. But it'll be at night. So maybe instead of I don't want to do it at midnight. We'll figure it out. Maybe I do it at 9 at night. It'll be 9 in the morning there. So like when I wake up, I can do the stream. And then you guys will, hopefully most of you guys will be able to watch it at 9 at night. But I'll keep you guys in the loop on that. I mean, I got a whole 3 months from out there. So, yep, touching grass is good, though. Durab, SolidX ink printer, man. Think about this, bro. I love SolidX, right? So I have a bag. Yes, guys, I'm biased. I have a freaking bag. I got a nice bag, right? Like, we know this. But SolidX, man, I mean, the Firewall, he's been known to be pretty benevolent with that protocol, and he's been known to like pump it, of course, and he's building the casino, and he's doing everything he can to try to like give validity to that protocol, which is awesome, right? And I think they have an amazing community behind them with the no permission guys, with Access and those guys, and just Crispy Man's another one, and just that whole community. You have a massive community behind that token, really. What he could do, man, is use that ink printer protocol at his disposal because he has so much freaking ink. He farmed so much. Now, obviously, he's not making much anymore. I'm thinking a little bit probably, but not much. Maybe that's why he keeps getting knocked down to 5, 4, 3, 2 because of the Firewall. I doubt it. It's like still so insignificant. But he can shove all that ink into the freaking ink printer, man, and then do whatever he wants with that freaking stable coin, whatever. Like, I'm sure. Let's say he puts a stable coin into the single side staking, and then he can take all those rewards and then freaking buy up SolidX. Or maybe he just wants to use the stable coins and buy up SolidX. But at least if he puts the stable coin into the into the single side staking and uses those rewards, it's like almost risk free for him. It's like a free, like, hey, let's go pump your bags for nothing kind of thing, because he's got a stable coin right there just in case the market got too volatile and he needed to close his vault. He has a stable coin right there in the protocol to go and close the vault or whatever he's got to do. And there's no risk. So interesting to see if he's going to play with this toy. And I'd be willing to bet he will. So once again, man, just speculation. That's it. I don't know. Could be wrong. Could be going to zero. Luke S. Hey, rolling back the chat. Do you know what dates for SEC filing Coinbase versus RHK? Surely more than 2. Now, from what I understand now, I didn't do any research or due diligence on this. I just saw it on Twitter. Someone else had already commented they were 2 weeks apart. So that could be totally wrong, Luke. I do not know. And maybe I'll try digging I'll try digging. You know who you could tag if you really want to ask this question? Just go on Twitter, fuck, Twitter, and tag Nuclear Herbs and ask that question, and he's gonna know those data points really well, including like court cases or whatever. Like he's gonna know all the data points, so that'd be a good person to ask. Durham Robinhood case got dropped by SEC. Whoa, man! You see, they're dropping like flies, guys. I don't know. I'm bullish, but I'm always bullish. Not always, but most time. Yeah, Durham, you know the filing date? That'd be cool to know. Would love to know that. Hi, Monkey, good morning, gang. See you in Vegas, bro. See you in Vegas. Freaking 14-hour flight, man. For you, it's gonna be easy. I think you're like in California or Nevada. You're gonna be like, man, you drive there. Shit. May last year was a Wells notice for Robinhood. Good information. So May last year was the Wells notice. So it came after RH, right? Is that correct then? It's after RH. Hey, Mr. Crypto J. Way to rub it in, bruh. I think it's the coffee. Coffee. I think it's the crypto spike in your cortisol, not the coffee. Hey, man, dude, seriously, maybe, bro. That could be it, dude. I don't know. Could be crypto. I'm not giving up crypto, though. This is wealth creation, bro. Shit. I'm not giving up crypto. After the bull run, we'll try it. We'll try after the bull run. We'll do a nice little test, 2 months, no crypto, and see how my cortisol levels do. My mother started statins and there was nothing wrong with her. She won't listen. Trust doctors, man. Oh, it's horrible, bro. Dude, do the research. I'm sure you have, Mr. Crypto J, but dude, they're so horrible for you. They're so bad for you. If you're trying to live, a long life and have a good, healthy life, because living a long time is one thing, but being healthy during that time you're living is another thing. You want both. Right? Statins are not a way to go. It's horrible. There's other ways to beat the issues that her doctor thinks she may or may not have, right? We don't know. But I believe you, there's probably nothing wrong with her. But it's all money, man. It's all money making racket, right? It's a business. These guys got to make business, and I get it. But I mean, I wish they would be a little bit more. It's medicine 2.0. Big pharma. Yeah. Big pharma is no bueno. Lucky Luke, let's effing go. Archie, good afternoon to you, good sir. Absolutely. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. Mike Myers, Rocket Red Countdown, lift off. Yeah, maybe. I'm hoping Rocket Red Countdown, lift off. I hope so, bro. But what's going to start the fire, right? Could be multiple different things, right? I think it's possible that once again, speculation, guys, just a guy on the internet. It's possible that his attorneys already know something that we don't know, just because all the moves that RH has been making and all the stuff he's been doing. He has a lot more confidence now than he had, say, 6 months ago. So there might be, there might be information already somewhere. Who knows? Maybe it's just the attorneys talking to their attorneys. I don't know, but it's a speculation, right? And maybe that's why I can kind of believe that could come to fruition. I don't know. It's fun to think about, man. I just retweeted this. If you want to pump your bags, you should too. Come on and do it, guys. Do it right now, and then shove all your ink in the ink printer. Just shove it. Get it out of here, bro. I don't want it. I want it to make me money. That's what I like it to do. But I'm funny like that because I'm here for the gains. Fast Abdul. Yep, we love Fast Abdul. He's a builder. Tex Glenn, what is the good word? Thank you, my friend, for showing up. Appreciate it. We got to make up interesting conspiracies and narratives while we wait for the rockets to launch. Hey, man, your conspiracy narrative is a lot more plausible, in my opinion, than the P. Dye narrative. Get some freaking hate some hate DMs off of that, but your narrative is a lot more realistic, in my opinion. And then we want to believe whatever narratives we want to believe because we want to keep holding, right? And that helps us hold. It's it's interesting how the human brain works. Hey, Corey, new here. C7 recommended you. C7, the Corvette. I know you're talking about Crypto 7, my man. Yes, he is the GOAT, the myth man, the legend. Love Crypto 7, bro. He has got a big community, mainly tailored to the UK guys over there, which is really cool. I wonder if that's what you're at. James is in the UK. And yeah, he's going to Monaco. I'll go visit you guys. I'm not going to live there, but I'll come visit. And yeah, I think China might actually be our next destination. But now, Crypto 7, man, I love Crypto 7, bro. A lot of guys give him a lot of shit. And he's out there doing the good work like anyone else, in my opinion. So, yeah. Durab ink printer before pump, please. I want to buy some more with my loan. Dude, the ink printer, the timing of it. So here's the thing. The other Liquidity forks obviously didn't do too well, right? And I'm not talking about the coin, but like the vaults and the way they're collateralized. There, just got to slow my speech down to say it correctly. Right? We're launched in a down-only environment, and that affects the confidence of people using such protocol, right? Why would you go lock up and open a vault if you think if things are just going to go down? You don't want to get liquidated. You don't want to deal with redemptions. You don't want to do any of that shit. You want certainty. Investors like certainty, right? And I know crypto's anything but certainty. I get it, guys. But a little bit of certainty is nice. And if you have an up-only environment, you have that certainty now. You can feel more confident. If you lock a vault up and ink does a 5x, well, you got one or two options, right? Your leverage now, your collateral is really, really healthy. Like your chances of getting liquidated go almost to zero. It's not zero, but your probabilities of that happening are very low now because you punt, right? Or you can not, so you keep the loan the same and keep doing what you're doing, or you can increase that collateral or increase the leverage. Sorry, increase the leverage. Increasing the collateral would be topping it off the other way, but increase the leverage on the protocol and take more of a loan out. And yeah, and then you just have more optionalities, and it has the ability to be a lot more successful and used in an up-only environment, or even a sideways ain't too bad either. It's, the problem with Pulse Chain is that we've been through a lot of just a lot of bullshit, right? SEC FUD, stupid freaking, what the hell is her name? I don't even know anymore. Over there in the UK or Finland, the stupid red notice, those guys, those assholes. So, yeah, I think the timing for this one is it's right on par, man. It's right there. The altcoin season's right around the corner. If you look at the market cycles and how they correlate together, if you look at the fractals, he's placing this in a really good spot time wise. So it could be massive. It really could be. So yeah, if you want to get some more ink, man. That's ideally you need ink to utilize the protocol, which is awesome. You got to have ink. We're gonna create some green candles, man. Oh, yep, from UK. Send Trump to save us, please. He's doing a good job over here, man. I got the utmost confidence in him, and I'm glad that his portfolio consists of mostly Ethereum, guys. Think about that. We've talked about it before on the show. He launched a meme coin on Solana and took that liquidity, vampire attacked it, and routed over and bought ETH. He knows something we don't know. All while Fidelity selling their Bitcoin and buying more ETH also. There's something brewing, guys. Remember, we are in a movie. The script has already been written, and it's up to us to have the faith and lean in and play our part. That's it. That's all this shit is, man. It's a freaking Matrix. You have to play your part, though, and have the faith and get punched in the stomach emotionally through this freaking roller coaster we go through of price volatility. right? But the script has already been written, man. Go look at the fractals. Go look at the secret charts. There's so much evidence everywhere. Go follow Donald Trump's wallet. There's so much evidence everywhere. But it's up to you to play the part in the movie. The script has already been written. Have the faith. I don't know how high it's going to go. I'd like to think it'd be like 100x. It'd be cool. I don't make price predictions, by the way. I don't make price predictions, but that'd be really cool. I mean, freaking ink at 100x is like $40 or something like that. That'd be ink was like 44 cents at the bottom. I just want to make sure that math is right. I think it's $44. You got 100x on ink. Yeah, it's $44. And man, imagine the ink printer protocol if ink was $44. Oh shit. That would be massive, man. And that's only half the price of what ink was. It hit $80 at launch day. Well, not launch day, it was shortly after. People were really speculating on it because of the farms. They were buying it up. It hit $80. Now, there is a different market dynamic since then, is that we have a lot more ink on the market now than we did then. Back then, it was like what people were farming, and, you know, there wasn't much on market. So it drove the price up really fast. So now we have a lot more ink out there. But if we can remove some of that out of the market, there's going to be two protocols that I know will be doing it. One, the SolidX Casino is going to be doing it. It buys and burns ink. Also buys and burns SolidX. And then two, the ink printer, you're going to have these massive well guys that said, maybe, hey, instead of selling my ink because I got nothing else to do with it and it sits around and collects dust, I can shove it in here and make more money on my ink. Whales and sharks love that shit. They love that shit. So it'll be interesting. That will suck up some of the ink out of the supply. Maybe we can get back up to that, you know, $44, only 50% of the way. I mean, maybe we see $80 again. You know, the $80 like a wick, right? It's a wick like on the weekly or maybe the daily. Like, go look at the chart. I don't want to pull it up right now, but it's a big long wick up there. And there's a saying in crypto that wicks like to be filled. I don't know. Will we fill that wick? They say wicks like to be filled. And we shot up above $80. It's pretty bananas when you think about it. Because I got some ink. I'm not the biggest player in the block, but I got some ink. I'm all right. Can always use more. Can always use more, man. That's for damn sure. I heard ink will be the reserve currency of RH Island country. Man, that's the other thing that's interesting, man. I was watching Randy Hilarski the other night. Actually, Fast Abdul. Both of you guys were on that show. I was riding on the airplane back to Puerto Rico with you guys. So you guys entertained me on my flight. I was watching that show, and Randy made a good point, is that, you know, besides thinning out the liquidity, maybe RH also, this is speculation, right? He don't want no more ink to be inflated or to be given into, you know, the wrong hands, which right now the guys who provide liquidity are kind of permadumpers, the big guys, because he has other plans for the ink token. It's already in the code somewhere that it could be, I think, a voting or a DAO token. And so there's already in the code other use cases kind of like put in there that it needs to be turn the switch on, right? And it's not just like a copy paste meme coin. And so that's why I thought of that when you said that, Yellow Cake, because there might actually be a utility down the road that we're not seeing yet because it's already in the code. And that could be also why RH is like, you know what, let's stop the supply or the inflation, you know, and because we want to do this with it now. Oh, man, speaking of myth, the man, the legend, the devil himself, there's Randy Hilarski. Just talking about you, bro. Watching your show last night, talking about the ink token, and we're just speculating for fun on it. How you doing, man? Good morning, afternoon. Actually, afternoon. No, wait, morning to you, sir. You're, I think, behind me. You're in Eastern. I am 1 hour ahead of you. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it too. I'm super bullish for SolidX. I'm super bullish for ink. And there could be other utilities and use cases down the road. But it's nice because now we have the ink printer that is going to give us guys who have a good sized bag to go in there and play with it. And actually, he's actually making it where you don't even have to have a big bag. I think he's at $500 is the minimum, if I remember from last night's show, is the minimum that you need to go in there and participate, which is pretty cool because with liquid loans, I remember at first they're like 20,000 or something stupid, and then I think they brought it down to 2,000, right? And most people have that, not all, but it's good to let everyone participate. Well, you all come on in. Why we got to gatekeep the guys who are trying to come up? Don't gatekeep the guys that are trying to come up. They're trying to come up. Shit. Let those guys come up, man. What we doing over here? 204 of you guys watching. You got 157 of you on Twitter. Give me a retweet, man. Come on. Let's get the algorithm out there of wealth creation and wealth preservation, all while now paying 3-letter agencies and getting healthy and living to 150. And we got 48 on YouTube. Give me a nice like. Hit the subscribe button. It shows, I look at the statistics, about 50% of you guys are subscribed to my show who watch my show, which is wild to me. I don't flood your inbox like Sami does, although I love the flooding of Sami's videos, but I don't do that. So give me a subscribe, help the algorithm. And guys, I'm going to peace out. I'm going to go have lunch. I am starving. Intermittent fasting. Took my bioregulator and it made me hungry. So I am ready to go eat. So guys, remember, one more time, thanks, Luke, Lucky Luke. I appreciate it. 369. I'll be seeing you guys at the Pulse 369 tour, PLS 369 tour. It's gonna be an absolute blast. And remember, if you're trying to grow your portfolio in the bear, 10x your portfolio in the bear, just go out and bring 10x more value to your community, to your fellow man, your fellow woman, and then you can take that value, aka money, and shove it in crypto and 100x your life. And then after you do that, make sure you shove it in the ink printer too. Just shove it all in there. Let's get rid of all the ink. Put in the ink printer. I'm shoving every one of my inks into that thing, and I'm going to make me some money on it. And on that note, guys, I will see you on it. We should be streaming all week. Yeah, next week, not so much. Be out in Vegas with you guys, hanging out. So it'll be a lot of fun. You guys, have a good one. Peace.